How's it going, guys? My name is DJP, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 23 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. So we're not doing another one of these player sims. So for those that don't want it, there you go. We're going to see another normal video for today. And it's going to be a spin the wheel, actually. Bringing back the spin the wheel. We're going to be doing I'm just doing a challenge. I should say that. We're not doing the Zero Overlog League, right? I guess theoretically, we're doing a spin the wheel of legends. And we get to pick any legend we want, 20 wheel spins, and we're going to figure out what team we're going to be putting the legends on to try to win a World Series and go from there. So, if you're enjoying the content, leave a like, subscribe, comment down most videos, our socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down in the description if you do like other content, be DJP. So with that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so I've got my wheel over here. So what we're going to be doing is first we're going to be doing a spin to figure out what team is going to be on we're going to put up the players on. Now I just want to double check here to make sure that there's no sound. Yeah, no, we don't want any sound, so we're just going to do that. Number 6 with wheel spin, that's fine. Post spin, winner effects, we don't need that. And we don't need this either. Apply settings to both of those, and we will spin. So what team we're going to be using, 20 spins. We will find out here. It is going to be the Braves. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to be using the Braves. The way this is going to work is we're going to be replacing the top 20 players on the team with the 20 legends that we pick. So I guess the way I'm going to do the legends is they have to have played a majority of their career with the team that we have spun, or if their profile, if that's not the case, or their profile picture has, you know, whatever their team has, right? So if their profile picture has them in a Nationals uniform, we will pick a player from the Nationals. Or we could pick that player if it spins on the Nationals, right? Or if his career is majority for the Nationals. So either or will work. With that being said, let's start spinning. So our first player is going to be from the St. Louis Cardinals. So it either has to have a St. Louis Cardinals picture or majority of their career played in St. Louis. That's not a bad start. Alright, I'm going to go with Stan the Man Usual. He will be our first Cardinal. Well, he'll be our first player that we'll be taking, so I'm using the Braves here. So we're going to be replacing him with Spencer Strider. So that works for me. And yeah, welcome to the team, Stan the Man Usual. So spin number 2, we have to take an all-time player that played on the Detroit Tigers. Alright, I'm going to grab Al Kaline. Played on the Tigers for a very long time. We're going to take him, and we're going to replace Al Kaline with Austin Riley with Al Kaline. Spin number 3 here, we are going to be getting the Oakland Athletics. Alright. I'm going to actually do something interesting. We're going to bolster up my bullpen. We're getting Raleigh Fingers here. So we're going to be swapping him for Ronald Acuna Jr. So there we go. Raleigh Fingers, welcome to the squad. Alright, spin number 4 here. I definitely want a starting pitcher. Milwaukee Brewers. Alright, I don't know if there's... I gotta see who the pitchers are from Milwaukee. Right, I couldn't really find any pitchers that I wanted, but you know, we're gonna go with Paul Molitor from the Brewers. Obviously, he'll be our third baseman, so I guess I'm cool with that. Spin number 5, we're gonna be picking a New York Met. I like it. I knew right away which one I wanted to go with. We're gonna go with Tom Seaver. He's Mets on the profile, mostly Mets. Welcome to the squad. All right, so for spin 6, we're going to be going to Chicago to get a White Sox. All right, we're gonna go with Frank Thomas here. I know he's another first baseman of Stan Man Usual, but we're getting Frank. Let's do it. All right, spin number 7, we have the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, I'm gonna grab Evan Longoria. I know it's another third baseman, but you know what? Evan Longoria is probably one of the best Rays, not the best Ray. Spin number 8 coming up here, and we're going to be going with the Los Angeles Dodgers. I definitely want to get a pitcher here. You know what? I was thinking get a pitcher, but you know, I'm going to actually rock with Jackie Robinson here, and we're going to get him to be a second baseman. So that works. I guess that's okay. I mean, it's fine. Filling out our infield. All right, I do definitely want to get another pitcher at some point. We got another Dodger, though, it looks like. All right. Alright, we're going to grab Don Sutton here. So he will be our second pitcher. Fantastic. Alright, spin number 10. I meant starting pitcher, by the way. Just in case you guys wanted to clarify. Got the Oakland A's All right, I'm grabbing Reggie Jackson here, I think. Or do I want to go with Ricky Henderson? I might go Ricky Henderson, actually. Only because we already have a right fielder in Al Kaline. So, yeah, I'm going to go Ricky Henderson. Obviously, he's got Oakland in his blood, also on the picture, and he's played the majority of his career there. So, yeah, that'll do. All right, another 10 spins on the way, and our next player will be from Seattle. All right, I know who I want to go with, I believe. All right, I'm going to grab Randy Johnson. I'm going to get another starting pitcher here. I thought about Ken Griffey Jr. I really did, but you know what? I do think having good pitching will help us out in the long run, so having Randy Johnson will be beautiful. Welcome to the squad. All right, spin number 12 is Washington. All right, I have an idea of who I want to go with here. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is he really a legend? He's still playing? I mean, it counts. Bryce Harper from the Nationals. That counts as a legend. I'm Dave. All right, here's our next spin, and we will be going with the Detroit Tigers. Wonderful. I'm going to grab Hal Newhouser here. So we're getting another pitcher. Hal, welcome to the team. All right, at some point, I definitely want to get another catcher here, or get a catcher, rather. We're going to go with the Angels. Okay, I got a few ideas here. All right, I'm going to actually do a one here that's kind of interesting. So Mike Napoli, he played 5 seasons with the Angels. That counts. Plus, he can catch and play left field. He's a first baseman here, but at least we have a backup catcher. That's going to be pretty solid. So, yeah, we're going to take Mike Napoli. All right, spin number 15. And we're going to the... Yeah, it's the White Sox. Okay, White Sox. I'm going to grab Paul Konerko here, because why not? All right, here's another spin here. I think this is 5 more spins. We're going to go with the Miami Marlins. So the Marlins franchise. Cool. Grab another pitcher. We're going to go with Dontrelle Willis. Yeah, 5 seasons Miami. Majority of his career. So we'll take it. Let's do it. Dontrelle Willis. 4 spins to go, and we are going with... I'd like to get the Padres here to get a closer. We're going with the Pirates. I got a guy in mind already. I got a couple guys in mind. Mr. Honus Wagner is going to be coming to our squad, because why not? We need a shortstop, so we'll take it. And just like that, we got 3 spins to go, and we are going with another Milwaukee Brewer here. All right, and I might as well just take another shortstop here, because I go with Robin Yount, because he's pretty good. All right, second to last spin here. Who are we going to be getting? We're going to be taking another Washington National. All right, we got to look around and see what we got. All right, Gary Carter is considered in the National organization because he played with the Expos. We count that. We count that indeed. So, he will be our catcher. That's perfect. I got one more spin. Let's see who we're going to be taking from. And to find the final player will be a... Ooh, we got another Met. All right. Fantastique. All right, I guess for my final player, we might as well go with David Wright. He played his entire career at the Mets, so... David Wright might be my last player. So that is going to be our team that we're going to be using here. 20 guys, 20 legends, I mean, plus some other relatively, current-day Braves. We'll see what ends up happening with this team, how good they're going to be. I'll see you guys in the sim. All right, so let's take a look here at the roster. We are in the franchise now. I am going to hope that, for the most part, nobody gets released, but you never know with this game. Sometimes the game will just release the legends, but here's what we got. So we got Paul Molitor, we got Jackie Robinson, Stan the Man Usual, Frank Thomas, Bryce Harper, Ricky Henderson, Honus Wagner, Al Kaline, Gary Carter, and they got Evan Longoria off the bench with Chadwick Trump, Kevin Pillar, Robin Yount, and David Wright. It's a pretty good lineup. We got our pitchers as well. We're going to take a look at our rotation. So practically all legends except for Ian Anderson. So Tom Seaver, Randy Johnson, Don Sutton, Don Willis, Ian Anderson. And then our bullpen isn't too crazy. But we did get Raleigh Fingers and Hal Newhouser to bolster it up a little bit. So we'll see what ends up happening. I'm curious to see how good this team's going to be. They're not going to go 82-0, but I want to see how long it takes for us before we lose our first game. And it might be the first game of the season. Who knows? Well, it wasn't. It wasn't the second one. And it was the third one. So 2-1. Not too bad. I mean, we're trying to win a World Series. So we'll see if we can do it in one season. I'm going to simulate to the All-Star break. I decreased all of the injuries, sliders. That way, you can still get injuries, but it's not going to be as prevalent. So I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. We're not going to be any trades. We're going to see how good this team is, look at the stats, and go from there. All right, so we're 70-21 at the All-Star break, which is really good. We're first in every single ranking. That's pretty insane. Not a surprise, though. So our standings look like this: 70-21, 15 games better than New York Mets, and we do have the best record in the MLB. No other team has 60 wins. The Yankees have 59, though, so good for them. We look at the injury list. Nobody's on there. How is our lineup looking? Jackie Robinson having an excellent season. Paul having an excellent season. Stanley Musial is doing really well. Frank Thomas is having an amazing year. Bryce Harper's doing really well. Ricky Henderson, Robin Yount, Al Kaline, and Gary Carter. Our offense is absolutely insane, but I wouldn't expect anything less. Evan Longoria looking good. These guys, Holden Wagner's excellent, and of course David Wright as well. So they're doing their thing. Curious to see the pitching. How's that looking? Tom Seaver, 12-3 with a 3.19 ERA. We like that. Randy Johnson's pitching really well. Don Sutton's doing great. Andre Will's high ERA, but a good record. Ian Anderson's even 8-2. Bullpen is actually okay. Raleigh Fingers doing pretty solid. Hal Newhouser, he's got 22 saves, so that's awesome. We love it. We absolutely love it. I'm curious to see the All-Stars voting, how many we had. So if we look at the All-Star voting, we don't have a pitcher. Interestingly enough, not at least a starter. Relief pitcher, no. And wow, we have not a single pitcher. That's interesting. Gary Carter for the catcher. Frank Thomas, stand the man usual first base. Second base, Jackie Robinson. No third baseman. No shortstop. Ricky Henderson, left field. Center field, nope. And right field, we got Harper and Al Kaline. So, love it. Love it. All right. Let's simulate the rest of the season. See how this team's going to be doing. Finishing off. Can we win the World Series? Can we make the playoffs, postseason? I'm sure we're going to make the postseason. Let's see how we do. And see if we win the World Series. I'll see you guys in the offseason. Team ended up going 126-36 to win the division. And we've taken the win of the Wild Card playoff game. So a great season for the Legends. We're trying to see if we can win a World Series at the bare minimum, which looks like we should be able to. And nobody was waived, which is awesome. Got some transactions here. Just get rid of that. Let's look at the lineups before we look at all the stats and awards. Obviously, Jackie Robinson had a great season. You see Paul Malter was good. Stan had 42 home runs. Frank Thomas might have won the MVP. Honestly, maybe even Harper won it. It's going to be tight. Ricky Henderson looked really good. Ooh, Al Kaline, 375. He definitely got the Silver Slugger. Evan Longoria was really good. Wagner, David Wright. Those guys off the bench, pretty solid. So, pitching rotation, Tom Seaver had a nice year. So did Randy Johnson. Don Sutton was excellent. Only lost one game. Don Charwell is still a little high in the area, but still good. And even Husker Yunora was really good as well. Ian Anderson back in the bullpen. The middle of the bullpen was good. Raleigh Fingers, not too bad. Yates, and of course, Hal Newhouser, who had 39 saves on the season. Love that. Well, we got some league leaders. And award. Well, we got some injuries. Justin Dean. I don't really care about that. Let's look at league leaders here. Randy Johnson strikeouts, win percentage. Don Sutton. Tom Seaver wins. Tom Seaver innings pitched. Tom Seaver WAR. Ricky Henderson triples. Frank Thomas RBIs. Batting average. Thomas hits, runs, base on balls. So you probably got a lot of things that you love to see. And yeah, all top five guys are on our team, which is nice to see. Al Kaline, Jackie Robinson led in doubles. Triples was, like I said, Ricky Henderson. Robinson was there, though. Home runs, Harper, Musial, and Frank Thomas. The top five guys in RBIs. Top six guys in runs. And 7 of the 8. Jackie Robinson, most stolen bases. Top of Starling Marte, which is pretty cool to see. And then we've got base on balls, Frank Thomas. Top 5 guys on base, top 4 in slugging, OPS, wins, we got the top 4 guys there. Losses, saves, Hal Newhouser was 4th. Tom Seaver with ERA was 3rd, which is pretty cool to see. Randy Johnson, 5 shutouts, 4 for Seaver. Strikeouts, Johnson led the league. Then we had Seaver, Don, and Don as well. Don and Dontrell. So, looking pretty good, I must say. Is it good enough, though, to win a World Series? We're going to find out. But we got Cy Young, Tom Seaver, Al Kaline with the Hank Aaron Award, Frank Thomas, MVP, and batting title goes Al Kaline. Nice. And you can see your top 3 guys. Did we have any other awards? I'm sure we did. Besides those, of course, we're going to get some Silver Sluggers. Hank Aaron Award. Yep. What do we got here? Gold Gloves, potentially. Ricky Henderson, runner-up. I don't know, Gold Gloves. DH, Silver Slugger, Frank Thomas. DH, catcher, Silver Slugger, Gary Carter. Stan, first base. Second base, Jackie Robinson. Didn't get third or short. Left field, outfield, Harper, Kaline, and Henderson. It's all the outfield as well. And if we look at the standings, obviously best record in the MLB. Dodgers won 103 games. The Yankees, who are at 59 wins, ended up not making the postseason. That's pretty crazy. Alright, let's sim and see who we're taking on. It's going to be the Mets. Tom Seaver gets to face the whole team. Go to Senga Game 1, we win 5-4. Game 2, Randy Johnson versus Justin Verlander. We win 7-1. Game 3, Sutton versus Peterson. We win 7-5. It's beautiful to see. Beautiful to see. And I don't think I think I might have messed up because I don't think I loaded in the latest roster. Justin Verlander is still on the Mets. It's okay. Doesn't matter. So, Don Sutton versus Julio. This is for the NLCS. We lose game 1. Sutton got lit up. Game 2, we win 9-4. Game 3, Johnson versus Tony. We win. Game 4, Don loses. Don, you got to stop pitching, Don. Game 5, Tom Seaver versus Walker Buehler. We win 14-4. Can we win Game 6 with Don Willis on the bump? We can, and we're going to be taking on either the Angels or the Blue Jays in the World Series, and it will be the Angels. And we've got Don Sutton on the bump. Don't like that, but we win Game 1. Game 2, Seaver versus Anderson. We win in shutout fashion. Was it a perfect game? Probably not, but we got to check anyway. 4-hitter. Game 3, Randy Johnson for Patrick Sandoval. We win 7-3. In Game 4, we got Don Sutton versus Jose Suarez. We might as well try to hop on in. So we'll play the game, quick manage, and we're just not going to control any of the teams. And we're just going to simulate half inning, just, try to see. So we get a run there, which is pretty nice. Batter out there. No runs there. Still 1-0 top of the third. I saw a solo home run there, so now 2-0. Ricky Henderson hit that solo homer. So far, we've not given up any hits, which is pretty cool. Evan Longoria up at the dish. And yeah, we're 2-0 right now. Ohtani up at the plate. And, okay, it's 3-2 Angels now. Horrible inning. 5-2. 5-2. Bryce Elder coming in. 6-2 now. And we scored 6 runs. It is 8-6. Bottom of the 8th. And there it is. 8-6. Top the 9th. Harper up the dish. And it is now 15-6. So we are going to swing, and hop on in to see the final out, potentially. We are up 15-6 here in the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. Anthony Rendon up at the plate. This could be the final batter. If it's not, I might try to get up there and show you guys some gameplay as me hitting. I could actually be pitching, but I feel like it'd be more fun to hit, as I think it would be Ohtani up at the dish next. No, I think it's Trout. Either way, it'd be fun regardless, whoever it is, to hit as both of them. But it may not matter because Raleigh Fingers is going to strike out Anthony Rendon as the Braves, a.k.a. our legend team, win the World Series. And look at those disgusting motts and the very basic jumping up and down celebration. Bryce Harper in a Braves uniform looks outrageous, I must say. But I guess, I don't know. It's because he's on the Phillies, but he's also on the Washington Nationals. Who knows? But guys did well. Got the championship. Let's see the picture and all of that. We'll see you in the playoff MVP. He was the World Series MVP. We'll look at the stats and go from there. But let's see it. There they are, jumping up and down. Okay, Ricky up. There's the man, Al Kaline. He's happy as well. And there are the boys right there. Those are the men. Lift it up. Yes, indeed. And they're jumping up and down like kids. All right. Back to the calendar. So, we are back here. Let's take a look at the lineups and awards before we go. So, if we look at the awards, we had Paul Konerko, World Series MVP. That's pretty cool. And Jackie Robinson, playoff MVP. Paul Konerko did not make a single out in the World Series. Shout out to him. Jackie Robinson, Gary Carter, Bryce Harper, doing their thing out there. How many at-bats did Paul Konerko have? I don't know, but let's see. The pitching-wise, Don Sutton was terrible, but everybody else was pretty good here. Bullpen-wise, bullpen was a bit iffy. Definitely. Dylan Lee was really good. Raleigh figures decent. Hal Newhouser, like a little bit more out of him. Lineups, I mean, Robinson was good. Konerko did not do well in the playoffs overall, but obviously was good enough to win the World Series MVP. I don't know how. I mean, he must have like had 7 hits or 8 hits or something crazy. But there's no the rest of the stats. You guys want to pause and take a look or slow it down a video. You see, pretty solid. Paul. Well, we only had 7 at-bats, but still, that's 7 at-bats. Pretty good. Making the most out of your opportunities. Same thing with David Wright. He had 1 at-bat, had 2 ribbies. Hit 1,000. Shout out to David Wright. I guess with that being said, let's go to the full screen. Close out the video. Alright guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. You did. Leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Comment down most videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description. If you do like other content from TJP. Yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit different from these, 162-0 challenge. I mean, or 0 overall league, more or less. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a different kind of video. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The wheel. And I'm going to head on out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.